Well, you just heard the apology of Michigan's Governor Rick Synder. This afternoon, the governor told us there is extensive ongoing testing of the lead levels, and we thought the public would like to know what those tests are showing. Governor, is the water in Flint safe today?
We don't want to consider it safe, Scott. I think we've seen progress in terms of improvements in the water testing, but until it's been thoroughly tested, including third-party verification, we want people to assume that they should be using filters or bottled water as an interim measure.
So fair to say you don't know what the lead content is in the water?
Well, again, we don't want people to believe it's safe. Extensive testing is going on, has been going on for some time, and we are seeing improvements in the water supply, but we don't want people to believe it's appropriate to drink at this point in time, and that's why I'm proud to have the National Guard out there working hard.
I don't understand why you can't give us the latest testing data and what it shows for the water in Flint. What is the number?
I don't have the number at the top of my head of the very latest data, and it varies by parts of the city.
I would think that the governor of Michigan would have those numbers at the top of his mind right now.
Until they're in a range that is considered safe, I don't actually want to get into the issue of by zip code or by street what the particular sayings are.
Do you know how many children have been injured?
No, not specifically. We do know how many have high lead levels, and in that range we're talking probably over 100 kids. There could be a number of others, many others. And so we're assuming there's a much broader universe, and that's why we're working hard on making sure we're following up with good early childhood interventions, interventions during elementary school, and we'll be looking at care for years on this to make sure we're following through to do what we can to really make sure these kids get issues addressed.
Let's be plain, what went wrong in the Department of Environmental Quality?
They were too technical. They followed literally the rules. They didn't use enough common sense to say in a situation like this, there should be more measures, there should be more concern, and it has led to this terrible tragedy that I'm sorry for, but I'm going to fix.
If the pipes throughout the city are corroded, how do you fix this problem?
You can recoat these pipes in all likelihood, and that's what we're going through that process now. If we've enhanced the corrosion controls to really put a coating back on the pipe so it can be safely used, because as you know, many places in this country do have lead pipes, but water comes out safely because of this coating process.
In terms of the sick out in the Detroit schools today, what is your message to the teachers?
I would hope you would stop harming the children. I appreciate the fact that people have strong feelings on different issues, but to do it at the expense of affecting the school day for the children, I don't think that's appropriate.
Flint switched back to Detroit's water system. Many have called for Governor Snyder's resignation, but he told us that his responsibility is to stay and meet the crisis.